So the actual phrase we'll talk about now is scratch that. And the whole sentence in the TED Talk was actually scratch that. But here's what came before and after that to give it a little bit better meaning.
hmm
These trying times that I speak of, or life testers, if you may, are what truly make us man and woman. So that's what he's saying. And then he says, actually, scratch that. How we handle these lifetimes, these trying times, or life testers is what decides a person's destiny.
Wow, this is a really long sentence.
Actually, yeah. But I think to say all of that will help explain the meaning of the phrase scratch that.
Okay, gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay.
hmm
So scratch that means that to just disregard or ignore what was just said.
Okay.
So in that longer example that I read, he's saying that these trying times that he also calls life testers, that's what really makes a person.
Mm,
And then he says, no, scratch that. It's how we handle those times.
okay.
So
It's
he's
like a
kind
little
of,
bit.
he's saying one thing, says, nope, scratch that. And then he says something different.
Okay. So it's basically, forget what I just said.
Basically, it's exactly that.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, do you want to try reading that short little sentence?
You mean definition or the
No,
one in
in the
the
sentence in
green?
the green.
Okay. Actually, scratch that.
Good. And I like the way you did this at the same
Scratch.
time.
Yes.
Scratch that. I mean, and maybe you could even think of the analogy of like a pencil and you make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally scratch it out or scribble it out
Mm-hmm.
to write something new.
Okay.
Another example, I'd like to order pancakes. Scratch that. I'll have an omelet.
Okay.
Okay.
But to be honest, they both sound really good right
I
now.
know. I was thinking the same thing, but I feel like an omelet is perhaps more healthy.
Oh.
So, you're tempted to order the pancakes, but then you're like, oh, okay, let me rethink that, change my mind. I'll have an omelet. It's more healthy.
So, I have a question. Probably this is not related to this expression, but
Okay.
what is your favorite omelet, or what kind of style of omelet do you like?
Ooh, hmm. I would say veggie omelet.
Oh, so what kind of veggies are you talking?
Oh, mushrooms, tomatoes, bell peppers, maybe
Okay.
spinach, and of course, cheese.
Wow, nice. For breakfast? For
Yeah, I mean,
brunch?
I guess I would never make one for myself. I might order it if we were having breakfast out.
Mm-hmm.
And I always try to eat only half because
Okay,
then I have leftovers for another time.
that's smart.
Yeah. Yep. So how about you? What's your favorite omelet?
My favorite omelet. Probably. I think my favorite omelet is the one that I can get for free because I'm cheapskate.
Okay,
So I don't care whatever omelet, but as long as I get it for free, then I'm a happy camper.
let me rephrase my question. And
Oh, no, no, you
what
should have said scratch that.
scratch that.
Yes, there you
Scratch
go.
that. Um, what things would you put in your free omelet?
Oh, what are the options? I can
Well,
choose
I don't know.
anything.
Like bacon, ham.
Probably some salmon
Oh, that
and
would be good.
yeah, salmon and some truffle.
Somewhat
Truffle, do you know what that is? Truffle, like a really
truffle.
expensive, yeah, food ingredient. I don't know how to pronounce
Yeah.
it, but
That's why. No, you're pronouncing it right. I'm just thinking that's not one I would have thought of for an
and
omelet, but
some caviar. Yes, there.
yes. Okay.
There
Yeah,
you
I don't
have
like
it.
caviar. So if we go out to eat, we will not be sharing an omelet
For sure.
for sure. Okay. So now that we've discussed omelets and we're both hungry, will you read the example sentence?
Sure. I like to order pancakes. Scratch that. I will have an omelet.
Yep. Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
So the next time you got to breakfast, I want you to report back. Did you get pancakes or an omelet?
Okay, I will. 시간이 없어서 영어를 연습할 환경이 안 돼서 자꾸 영어 실력이 줄고만 있는 것 같아서 고민이신가요? 여러분도 이제 미국 원어민 선생님과 50분간 100% 영어로 진행하는 수업을 통해서 조금 더 정확하고 자연스러운 영어를 배울 수 있습니다. 저처럼 여러분들도 하실 수 있어요. 고민하지 마시고 지금 바로 시작해보세요.
Some synonyms, ignore that, disregard that, cancel that.
Okay.
I think we kind of talked about those.
A quick question.
Sure.
It seems like I never heard, somebody saying scratch that. So people in the United States actually use this expression like
I, I,
often?
I wouldn't say often, but definitely they use it. I think probably more common would be somebody saying, "Oh, actually, forget that."
Okay. Well, what
Um,
about like a never mind?
yeah, that would be too. Actually, never mind, and then say what it is that you want to change to.
Okay.
But I mean, I still think it's used, and I think for someone learning English to try
hmm
out some of these new expressions
hmm
is always a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Okay, so
hmm
scratch that. Report back on your omelet.
Oh well.
So how about scratch that? Can you use that in some kind of a situation or example for me?
Sure. Probably, this kind of situation happens to everybody. I don't know. But okay, here's my sentence anyway.
Okay.
I think I should leave for the airport. Scratch that. I just got notified that my flight has been delayed.
There you go. Right. So never mind, change my mind, forget that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good example.